Hi, everybody. Welcome to the webinar today. We have a lovely packed agenda. And welcome to our webinar, Your Next Step in Conversational AI Maturity, hosted by the Conversation Design Institute. I'm Michelle. I'm the head of Academy here, and I'll be your host for the session. I have some interesting announcements from the Academy, and Jasper, I'm going to take a couple of minutes for that. Yes?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So number one, we are now starting a new series called the Featured Voices series, where we'd love to just feature more people and highlight them within the conversation design community. There are obviously amazing people doing brilliant work in many corners of the world. And toward the end of today's session, I will be sharing a link where you can nominate folks. The link's available on LinkedIn, on all our socials, by the way, but I will share it here for anybody who's interested. So if you know somebody who's doing really nice work in conversational AI or AI in general that might be interesting, please feel free to highlight them or highlight yourself. Perfectly fine. Um, and we have new courses coming up. We have Digital Humans that'll be launching soon next week, and we'll have a new video drop. We're trying out a new model this time around, so you'll have lots of new things constantly to keep checking out within the academy. And we hope you like everything that we have in store. And Beyond Boundaries, our flagship festival is also happening a few months from now. And if anyone's interested in joining us and can join us, please do. Love to meet you in person. Love hearing your stories. So all of these good things coming up. Just thought I'd take a minute for that. All right. Okay, so let me set you up for what
Yep.
we have today. You'll be walking away from today's session with a practical understanding of the CDI Standards Framework, which is our proven tech-agnostic method for scaling human-centric AI assistance. Uh, you'll also hear about best practices from Fortune 500 companies. If you want more stories, ask for them. We have a few planned. And we'll also be going through a practical maturity assessment. So all of you will actually be going through that assessment during today's session. And you'll get clear next steps based on where your organization is. This session is actually the perfect time for you to ask any questions you have, get answers right from the source. And normally, the session, the way it was planned, was to be co-hosted by Jasper, Klimbie, and Jürgen Graustein from our team. But Jürgen is out sick today, which is why I've stepped him. So let's all send him our best.
Yeah.
And I want to say that we're very lucky to have Jasper leading today. He's one of CDI's senior consultants and a seasoned conversation designer with a background at Google and has been a key contributor to the CDI Academy. He's also he speaks regularly at a lot of industry events, so you're in excellent hands today. And to pre-answer a question that we always get asked, this session is being recorded. You'll find the replay in CDI Academy on Monday. So we will send an email, and I hope you keep an eye out for that. And with that, I'm done with my little spiel. So let's dive in. Jasper,
Thanks.
you, uh, yeah, let's get started.
Awesome, Michelle. Thanks a lot. I'm almost blushing all the nice things you said about me. Yeah. So, and this is a great session. Jurgen and I did a version of this presentation at the Chatbot Summit in Edinburgh just a couple of months ago. A full room. It was really, really good to talk with people about where they are on their conversational AI journey, and to kind of get a sense of where they might find room to make that next step. So it's a question we get a lot from our corporate clients is like, hey, you see a lot of other businesses, so where are we? So I think that's a fun way of looking at it. So let's quickly run through what we're going to be talking about today. First of all, just give a little bit of an overview of how we see the world. That's basically our maturity model. I'll give you just the basics of that so that you become familiar with that, the way that we see things. And then I'm going to invite you all to just do a quick maturity assessment. We have a poll coming up in the first part. So just to hang on before you answer, but then when I get to that slide, the maturity assessment, you can either scan it with using your smartphone and do it on your phone, or it will also Michelle will make sure to put the link in the chat. So when we get there, it'll all become clear, don't worry. And then based on the insights from your maturity assessment, which you will all see yourselves, I won't be seeing everything, but you will all see yourselves, I'll give you just really useful examples, hopefully, of how you can take a step in addressing certain weaknesses that you might have in your operation. And I think this is useful information both for if you are part of a team at a corporate, or if you're a freelance conversation designer or AI trainer, or just freelancing in the conversational AI field, when you join a large corporate or when you work for a company, that you can advise them a bit or see where their strengths and weaknesses are, and maybe help them out to make a next step and add more value to your own proposition, right? So how does CDI see the world? All the things that we always teach are always informed by like our experiences from practice. And so we've collected, a lot of quotes that we get from like product owners or CEOs or other people who are involved, usually tangentially with the conversational AI operation. Things like, and please in the chat, please tell me whether any of these are familiar. It's just an IT project, right? The conversational AI project, it's just an IT project, or the assumption that when we're finished building it, it's done. Everyone could go do something else. The assumption that customers will love it, right, is a very tricky assumption. The one we've heard a lot, especially in the past, is like our chatbot doesn't need persona. One that's kind of a variance on that is like a chatbot doesn't have personality. Even talking to people about their interactions with like Google Gemini or ChatGPT or Claude, um, everyone can, if they might say it has no personality, but if you ask questions about personality, about their experience,